Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stream elements, why? Why are you doing this? Streaming no game? I literally set the game. I set the game. Every single time it unsets. It unsets. Why do you do? Why? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, stream elements? It's so unfair. I'm just a small sheep. This is prejudice. This is bias. This is anti-sheep racism. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello. It's good to be back. Hey, Esther. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm Eepy Sheepy. I'm Arentia Petronilla Sheepy. I am possessed of 2 whole brain cells instead of just 1, which basically makes me a genius. And occasionally I play games, but mostly I play games badly. And we're carrying on today. We're carrying on with even more Danganronpa, carrying on from yesterday. So we've got through crazy stuff, sheep racism, for sure. For sure. How could they? How could OBS and stream elements be so mean? It has to be like a personal vendetta. It has to be personal. They just don't like me. They don't like me. So we're picking up where we left off from yesterday, carrying on with even more Danganronpa 2. So we're finally getting to the bottom of it. We're finally getting to the bottom of it, Bleaties. This whole time, all the jokes, all the tinfoil hat theories that I had about all of this being unreal, all of this being a simulation, about Monokuma being a virus. It's actually, it seems real. It seems legit. It seems like I've actually figured something out. And now we know for sure that Nagito is actually Makoto. And my thoughts about the name being an anagram turned out to be true as well. I can't believe that I've managed to accidentally guess so many things. Oh, you have school. It's okay. Learning is important too. Can always catch the video later. Thank you so much for coming and visiting, though. Thank you so much, Esther. But hopefully we're going to uncover a bit more. So we're doing an investigation for chapter 6, which is a chapter I didn't think we would have. I thought the game was ending kind of suddenly, but here we are. So we've been transported? ? Teleported, downloaded into an instance of the School of Hope's Peak Academy, and we have explored the top floor. And for those of you who remember the first game, I'm 1 step away from 500. Yeah, it's so exciting. Thank you for your support. I hope that we're going to uncover something very interesting today. The floor that we're on right now, those who remember the original Danganronpa will also remember that this was the point that things go real wacky. I mean, things are wacky in this game anyway. But things are going to get a lot wackier. So we had revelations. We had revelations about like the whole the 2 students, one being alive, one being dead, one being used as a cover story, a la Junko. And I wonder if that's something that's about to happen here now. Are we about to find out that someone isn't quite who they say they were? Someone isn't quite who we thought they were. I mean, Makoto's basically outed himself in the chapter 0 bit that we saw. So I don't think that's gonna be it. But you know what? Bleaties? I am yapping too much. Isn't it about time that we just started playing? Hey, Chihiro, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And Antori, I hope you're having a great day too. That's okay. I appreciate you stopping by and visiting, even though you all got things to do. I still have a bit of a cold, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a tissue, so I'm just having to stick a plaster on my head for now to illustrate that I'm a little bit under the weather. So please excuse my sniffling and snuffling. Please forgive. I might be a little bit snuffly and coughy here and there. Hopefully it will go away soon. So yeah, so just had a quick recap. We've had a bunch of revelations yesterday, and now we're going into chapter 6. I think it's about time that I revealed. Time to reveal chapter 6. We had a look around the top floor and read a couple of very, very sad books. Oh, thank you for 5% either 100% covered. Absolutely, Antori. It's all about the perception. It's all about that power of suggestion. It makes me feel better just having it there. Oh, thank you for the nuggies, Yahiro. There's nothing more comforting in this world than animal or dinosaur shaped snacks. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Somebody gives you a gingerbread biscuit shaped like a teddy bear, and you just instantly feel your cockles warming. It's so cute. It's so cozy. Right, we're going back into the game now. I think I've done enough reminding everyone of what happened yesterday. So, Nagito / Makoto is going to be a real interesting situation now that we know that for sure. So, alakazoo, alakale. Let's play some game. Ta-da! Here I am. Whee! I'm back in the corner. Ooh. Right. By the way, this map, the tunes. It's a shame, like, I can't hear too well over the sound of my screaming laptop fan, but the sounds here, the music in this chapter so far has been wild. So we're now, Bleaties, we're now entering the Matrix. We're entering the Matrix. I hope you're ready. I'm a little bit anxious. I'm kind of hoping the chickens are still there. So if you remember, this is the garden. In the first game, this is where we found a very toasty, an extremely toasty, slightly charred corpse. I'm hoping we don't find that again. So let me in. The way it says raw on the door. I don't know, is that like raw XD? I saw that. There's a Monokuma under the table. What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It is, but we found a corpse in here before. Do you remember? Do you remember the first game? If this is anything like the first, if this is mirroring what happened in the first game, we are almost certainly going to find corpses. And I'm a little bit anxious about it. I have very, very vivid memories of this section. Hey Daniel, good to see you. Thank you very much. I'm feeling a little bit better, but still a bit snuffly. So I'm wearing a band-aid just to kind of make me feel better in the brain. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, this room is the Tops room, absolutely, Antori. So I have a very vivid memory of this room from the previous game. And so I'm immediately filled with a sense of panic and trepidation, like, what am I going to find? A band-aid for cold? I know, Daniel, it doesn't make any real sense, but there's just something very comforting about, I don't know, slapping a plaster on myself and being like, it's all better now. You know, like how, like, if you fall over as a kid, as a toddler, and like you hurt your knee or something, and your mum's like, I'm gonna kiss it better, and that kiss is gonna make it all fine. I mean, it's not gonna make it all fine, but in your head, it makes it all fine. So for me, that's the plaster. It's just like, it fixes everything. It makes me feel better in my head. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. Oh, if I just stand still, I might freeze to death. I mean, good sir. Just a reminder for everybody who might not remember, but this is a morgue, okay? There are frozen bodies in those cupboards. Hey Melata, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Baram you, always good to see another sheepy. So yeah, I feel like Hajime's like, oh, I just want to get out of here because it's cold. I just want to get out of here because if it's anything like the previous game, there's probably a body in one of those cupboards. And I really don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it. We've got the giant fridge. Here it is, the tops, the infamous tops. Yeah, this room. So in the original game, we find someone in here after finding someone else in the garden, a very toasty corpse in the garden. So this is a plastic top. Why is it left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? Wow, Hajime. Hajime is more concerned about the fact that these tarps have been left on the floor than the fact that he's in a freezing cold morgue. Hajime, you need to sort out your priorities. Hajime, what? Oh, I can't go further that way, okay. It looks like it's going to be another Manga for Morons book. Are we ready for more Manga for Morons? Oh my goodness. That feels very Junji Ito. There's another manga just laying around here. This time, the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? Oh, are we gonna get a manga version of the massacre that has gone on in the real world? Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready, Bleaties. Let's go. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Wow, really? Is it just Hajime is just not... He's not an optimist, is he? Is he, Bleedies? He's not an optimist. If that were me, I would have been like, damn, this is going to be so exciting. What could it be? What could have happened? Oh, I really have to know. Hajime Hinata. Oh, what's that? Something fucking changed the world? Bet it's lame. Hajime, dude. Let yourself be excited. Let yourself be touched by emotion. I beg. Oh, Daniel, for sure. Bro's too edgy. Bro's too edgy. What's that? The world got destroyed? Lame. Oh my god, that's so 1984. How Orwellian. Oh, it's so old, it's so done. I've watched Akira, I've seen how the world ends. Alright, Hajime, let's hope that this isn't quite like that. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Man, that feels so Junji Ito. All of the swirly background. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Now, if I had to guess, I think you might be onto something there, Hajime. I think you might be onto something. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. So the way the internet, the way the word internet is capitalized, it just makes me think of the way that, like, you see the media talk about, like, anonymous and stuff a lot. Oh, hey, Amiolia, good to see you. Okay. I mean, there's a Discord link. You are welcome. You're welcome to join. You're welcome to join. It's very good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So yeah, the movement started spreading all over the internet. The capitalization of internet. I don't know. I just find that kind of funny. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, TM, and began spreading and eroding the real world. So I think I see what it's trying to say. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Very appreciated. Wow, that's amazing. That means we've reached the first goal of 60 people. We've got 60 followers, please. 60 whole good eggs. 60 whole good eggs. How great is that? That's multiple dozens of good eggs. Wow. That's so exciting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to treat myself to egg-shaped chocolate after the stream now to celebrate. You should all do the same. Good egg energy. That is, that certainly exists. Indeed, lady. Indeed it does. Wow, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so glad that we managed to reach a follower goal before I go on vacation at the beginning of April. 60 whole good eggs, that's right, Antori. Thank you all so much. Oh, I feel so unbelievably delighted and emotional. Thank you. It feels like this was, I don't know, I guess it's a bit surreal. It's a bit surreal. Sorry, I should get back to actually playing the game, which is what you're here for. So it's a demonstration inspired by social unrest. I mean, those are things that happen, yeah. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. So we've talked about it starting on the internet and then spreading to the real world, which is a thing that happens. But I guess the governments of the world in Danganronpa weren't equipped for this. Like, I'm kind of intrigued. Can you imagine if something like this happened in real life? Because so far, it's never succeeded. But by then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. Gosh, that very much sounds like yikes. So yeah, mass murder on a global scale. Definitely cataclysmic. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to a more uncivilized time, when senseless death was the norm. I mean, it sounds to me like they're talking about the present day, because we still have senseless deaths, and it's still basically the norm, so until everybody has free healthcare and there's no such thing as government corruption, we are still talking about real life. The media was oversaturated with deaths. Hey Leo, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey Leo, we just reached 60 whole good eggs. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Sag indeed, Daniel. You're absolutely right. Sag. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. Okay, it still feels like we're just talking about, like, watching the news while eating dinner. Maybe that's a first world country thing, but certainly in the UK, that's my parents. That's EP Mama and EP Baba right there. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began gripping and eventually engulfing the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring everywhere. A war waged in the name of despair. Hey, Bleeties, do you think this has anything to do with the despair disease? You remember, right? In chapter 3, it sent everybody wacky. I wonder if that was a factor in this. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, this was touched on in the previous game. Devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. I mean, it wasn't really a group, it was a duo, if I remember rightly. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. That's where we are right now. That's where we are right now, Bleeties. Right? We're in software. We're in software that's causing despair, that's meant to generate more despair. I'm sure of it. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Well, Bleeties, it sounds to me like this is a job for Hajime Hinata. This is a job for Hajime Hinata. We are going to single-handedly resolve this. We're gonna end ultimate despair. We're gonna end ultimate despair, and we're going to restore normality, or at least begin to restore normality to the world, because apparently Makoto failed to do that. What a shame. Makoto, I cannot believe what an absolute regression you have gone through. It's so disappointing. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. See what you did there, Hajime? That's a good joke. Yeah. That stand-up career's coming along nicely. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I know that denial is one of the states of, it's one of the stages of acceptance in the grief cycle, but I feel like we've read enough manga now to see that probably this isn't made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them? Well, if I had to guess, they're probably not around anymore. Hey! It's the bear of the hour! He can answer this question. Hey! You seriously yelling in a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? Okay, but shade for people who actually enjoy horror manga, Hajime. Okay, some people dig horror. Admittedly, not me. because I'm a massive PU55Y. But some people really dig horror manga, so yeah, who would enjoy it? They would. Don't be rude. Oh my, you don't like manga. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Oh, enough! What is this messed up manga? Oh, that little, look at that little cheeky grin. Look at that little cheeky grin. He knows, doesn't he? He knows. He's keeping it all to himself. Hey, Space Pirate, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're here in the morgue. The morgue from the first game. And Hajime is still in denial. I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that. Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your memories. I mean, if it's anything, again, like the first game, they stole our memories because it was necessary. You know, so that we wouldn't be traumatized and preoccupied by what was going on in the outside world. I mean, really, it's an act of kindness. The incident that happened during that period is being completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? You like your memory? I mean, fair space. I think most people would object to having their memories removed, like, without permission, but if this is like the first game, they are told, they explicitly sign contracts where they agree to having their memories, like, erased. Well, maybe not erased, but certainly suppressed, extensively suppressed, right? So this would have been something probably, maybe, that he agreed to. There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand I'm rooting for you. Now, the fact that Monokuma is rooting for us Bleaties, I'm not saying that that's bad, but I'm definitely saying that's suspicious. That's definitely suspicious. Because Monokuma has only one agenda, and that's, well, yes, I'm glad it's not just me, right? You have concerns too? You think it's a trick as well? Absolutely. This is, Monokuma's agenda is to help Monokuma. He's only rooting for us because it's gonna benefit him, so I'm not sure that we really want to go along with this. If you don't learn about the full extent of the world outside, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives outside. Okay, but I mean, well-adjusted lives in the ruins of civilization? I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass. I see. So, that's how it is. That's what he meant when he said at the beginning. As the headmaster, I'm conflicted. Because you're gonna graduate, which is great. But you guys are gonna suffer outside. So he thinks he's putting it to us as if he's doing us a favor, but we all know better, don't we, Bleaties? We all know better. Monokuma is not a charity. He's not a charitable soul. This is definitely playing into his hands in some way. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on the island. I don't think that's true, Hajime. No, I don't think that's true at all. I think Hajime's got it backwards. I think Hajime's got it backwards, because remember, Monokuma is out to help Monokuma. Absolutely, lady. Monokuma doesn't do favors. Nothing is free. Nothing is free for our favorite bear thing. So this is definitely not a favor. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps? No, that's definitely it. The tragedy's been added. Well, we've got another truth bullet. This is making me wonder though, what is the last trial going to be about? What are we investigating? What are we investigating? There's no body yet. There's no body yet. That doesn't mean there won't be one, considering Chapter 6 in the original game. There could well be one. But I don't know, something about this is not... This isn't sitting right with me, Bleaties. This isn't sitting right. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is the Ultimate Despair group? Okay, Hajime, you want to watch what you wish for. You want to watch what you wish for, bro, because we don't want to know. That's a good question that is best left unanswered, and we should just like be comfortable and happy and stay here in the simulation. Maybe it's a summary and someone's got to stay behind. Yeah, maybe, Space. maybe. If they're devoted to a certain student who guided the academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them too? It's no use! I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I have to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Oh, come on! We didn't even get to look at the fridge yet. Man, he's such a wuss. He's such a wuss. No adventuring spirit, Hajime. No adventuring spirit. Oh, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So, where should I go next? Well, I guess where we're gonna go next is whichever room has become available. Because up until now, things have been blocked up and locked off and inaccessible. So I'm assuming that things are going to become accessible as we are running around. Like, as we look at things, more things are going to become available. Ah, yes, right, okay. So now room 5B is open. This wasn't open before. This was closed. Only 5A was open. Okay. Oh, we've gone from violin to despair in the beautiful. You wonder if you can do this in Minecraft? Space. This is definitely possible, but extremely hard work. Think of all the redstone you'd have to use. All the redstone powder, damn. All the circuits. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. Ah, yes. That always works. If you just ignore your problems, they'll just go away. Well, I don't see a Monokuma sticker in here, though. Oh, I don't care about the surveillance camera. Does it serve the same purpose? And who's watching us? I actually wanted to just look at the poetry, but his calligraphy has been turned into a beautiful writing version of despair, which looks much nicer than the text for a violin. Okay, Fuyuhiko, lay it on me. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. Wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way. So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm dealing with that idiot. I mean, I don't want to do that either. Wow, Fuyuhiko literally just said, "It's your problem, Hajime. It's your problem. Bleaties, we don't have a choice. We've been nominated. We've been nominated." Oh no. Oh god. What has he got for us? What has he got for us? The iconic Monokuma theme. Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here? Well, there is another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? No, honestly, I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with the manga, actually. It's a lot of reading. And, do you know what? Maybe you can just cut the crap and get to the point. You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. Oh, high school student who doesn't like manga? He's like a sumo wrestler, he doesn't like eating hot pot. I'm getting really fed up of your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? Hajime's sounding very done at this point. And to be honest, yeah. I wanna be able to hurry up and go explore more stuff, you know? Ooh. About that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Okay, what piece of information? You gonna tell me who it is? You would know the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days. It was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. He's of course talking about Junko, the certifiable psychopath queen. A high school girl. Lady Junko Enoshima. Interesting that he calls her lady, right? Junko Enoshima. As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. Oh, there was one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. I mean, I guess Fuyuhiko, of course, would be offended by this notion that you can simply just create a business out of nothing, as someone born into a whole generations-long organized crime syndicate. There's only room for one weirdly unhinged lady in your life, and that's Yuri. Absolutely fair, lady. Absolutely fair. Honestly, one is enough. One is enough. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. Actually, what Monokuma is saying is totally real. It's totally real insofar as people with enough passion. We've talked about this before in other streams, but people with passion about something are magnetic. They're magnetic, even if you don't necessarily have an interest in what that person is talking about. The passion makes them absolutely just, you can't take yourself away from them, and you end up you end up enraptured and you follow them and you become one of their entourage, and that's how, you know, that's how a lot of people gain huge followings, for good or bad. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? Nothing strange about it. Monokuma actually telling the truth? That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason the incident became a tragedy in the first place. I mean, admittedly, having money and networking helps. It definitely helps. You don't know, Space? You're a shut-in that loves drawing. Sounds like any other anime nerd. I mean, fair. But that's still, if that's something you love to do, when you talk to people about it, and you get like caught up in the moment, and you're just, you know, you're just yapping away. People will just be delighted by how happy it makes you. Happiness is infectious. Happiness and passion are very infectious. So I'm talking as the wrong person. Good God. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. Then what was her purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause the incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without one. It was Junko and Oshima's despair. Huh? For Junko and Oshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko and Oshima as Junko and Oshima. Because she is an ultimate. Remember, Bleaties, the ultimates. Their behaviors, their natures, everything that they do and they say, their very breathing is guided by their ultimate talent. And as ultimate despair, Junko is literally the personification, the embodiment of despair and its spread, right? Oh no, speaking of despair, Tama is sick. Quick, let's get him to the vet. Go have a couple of jabs. Come on, jab number 3. There we go, he's back to normal. Phew. Oh, that was a bit worrying. I was worried there that Tama was gonna die of illness. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko and Ashima is full of so much despair that she's truly helpless. Oh, we've got another bot in here. Hello, Mr. Robot. Hello, Mr. Robot. Have you come to try and chill? I would like you to not. Thank you very much. I appreciate you getting gone. Goodbye. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. I think maybe I've just had a moment. A bit of a light bulb switch on. Bleaties, is it possible? Is it possible that everyone on that island? Is it possible were we the ultimate despairs? I'm starting to wonder, the fact that he's talking about love-hate grudges, you know, and we know that Nagito / Makoto is absolutely consumed by his hate for Junko. We know that Hajime is desperately unconfident, probably has a grudge against people who do have ultimates, like that they've been so lucky to have them. Is this a possibility? Is this a possibility? Were we the demons all along? Food for thought. Food for thought.
Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who'd been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs.
Junko's limbs. Again, this is a very specific choice of words.
All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dictated to Junko and Oshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko and Oshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation.
Oh, wait. Could it... They destroyed their bodies? Is it possible we don't have physical bodies? Are we... Is the reality of our situation that we are just... like ghosts in the machine? Okay, wow. Okay. This is getting a bit nuts. I mean, yeah, maybe maybe you're right, lady. Maybe, but everybody maybe having a piece of Junko attached to them. Maybe it is everyone here. Maybe all of the class, every single one of them, in some way, shape, or form. Oh wow, yeah, it does sound like zombies. It does, Space. You're dead right. Oh boy, this just got a whole special level of fucked up.
To helplessly top it off, they completely believed it was something they had to do.
Yeah, absolutely, lady. Because if Monochrome is a virus, you'd have to be digital to interact with it in a physical way. Yeah, exactly. Mimban! See, the Bleaties are so smart. You all get it? Like, yeah, this just took a real turn. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy?
The final days? Oh boy, we're about to get a bomb dropped on our heads, aren't we?
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students in the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Oh boy! Oh boy! If all the reserve students committed suicide, but Hajime is one of them and he's still here, that adds water to the theory that Hajime may have been one of the chosen despair. Because all of the others are dead, right? There's no other way that he'd still be here. Mass suicide. All 257 students. Oh, all of them. One person was excluded.
And that would be us, I guess. Chosen one! Chosen one! Exactly, Leo. That's absolutely it. We were special. Hajime was special. Which makes sense. What with his name being Hajime, as in like the one. You know, the first. One person was excluded. Is that me? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko and Oshima. Don't scare me at all. I mean, Junko and Oshima's already dead. Huh? That's right. She's been dead for a long fucking time. Queen of despair. Can I just draw your attention, please, to this picture a sec, though? Just a reminder that as well as Nagito having made me think of Junko, this is another reason, looking at this, why I'm reminded of Sonia. Sonia, who is a princess. Sonia, who apparently rules a country. And here we have Junko wearing a crown. And she has a ribbon. She has a ribbon on too. Like, the blonde hair, the grey eyes. I mean, you can't tell me that's an absolute coincidence, okay? There is definitely something up. There is definitely something going on. And if there isn't, it is 100% the biggest fucking red herring in video game history. The biggest red herring in video game history. And I will have to be forced. I will have to be forced to get down on my little knees and kowtow and apologize, okay, to Sonia. Because something about this still feels like there's a link. Yeah, Leo, Sonia can't catch a break. So the reserve department has also been added. Well, there's nothing else in here, I don't think. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko and Oshima is really dead? Honestly, Antori, yeah, Sonia's a make-believe princess, but Junko is an actual princess. Yeah, she's linked with everything, it's true. It feels like there's... no matter where you go, there's relationships. Everything is, like, tied together in some way. And I'm really starting to think that maybe this group of students, maybe all of these people are supposed to be... maybe we are ultimate despair, and we didn't realize. Oh yeah, so Junko and Sonia are both girls. They are... What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was that you said about killing school life? Yeah, they went to the same school. I need to be on my toes. It is a small world, Space. It's a small world after all. Probably the single most annoying and consequently also iconic song from Disney. I'm not a big Disney person, but I did grow up with their sing-along VHSs, and that was a thing. Like the killings we were involved in, there were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. I wouldn't say it failed. I mean, it doesn't sound like it failed. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. For a manga about killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead? I mean, we watched, didn't we? We watched as she got beaten and battered and crushed and singed, and she experienced every single punishment that she meted out to everyone else, all while seemingly enjoying it. You know, she really seemed to get a kick out of it. But we're making an assumption. Absolutely, lady. Indan! Exactly. They're making... She took some ibuprofen, she's fine. Yeah, honestly, Leo. The school life, the killing school life failing is an assumption. I mean, that depends on what the purpose was. And the purpose wasn't necessarily to have everybody in the school die, was it? That wasn't definitely the reason. And if that is not the reason, then there's something more going on. There's something more going on. Turns out the killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy. She took away their memories, just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Well, I mean, that is certainly a way to generate despair, by showing everybody kids just killing each other. And to be honest, that was probably the purpose of it. It was to make people angry. It was to build up that sense of despair and frustration. You know? There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope, by forcing people to watch them kill each other for the sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone who watched it with despair all at once. And I mean, it kind of worked, didn't it, Bleaties? It kind of worked. Oh, that's so messed up. Yeah, but that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Honestly, absolutely, Space. It sounds like a cool drama. I mean, isn't that... Well, if you've never seen the movie Battle Royale, I guess, watch Battle Royale. If you want to watch something a bit more modern that's basically the same, watch Squid Game. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's all broadcast, you know, broadcast murder for the sake of bringing some kind of order or some kind of philosophy to the wider world. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, Hunger Games, absolutely, lady. Exactly, Hunger Games 2. That's the same thing. So yeah, you know, if you wanna see something live action that's more along the lines, then I've got those suggestions for you. Junko lost to the student she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more? Okay. We don't know that Junko is no more because so far there's been so much evidence to suggest that in some way she is still alive. And very, very probably that's got something to do with the software. The software that's generating despair, right? I think it's extremely likely that Junko's self has been in some way uploaded. I guess that would be the word. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't even matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? I mean, I'm not saying it's still Junko, but I'm kind of saying I think it's still Junko. Just not in the same way. Just not in the same way. If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Absolutely, Leo. Who is to say, though? We don't know yet. We don't know. We still haven't found concrete evidence. We still haven't found concrete evidence. Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that killing school life. I agree, Leo, we can't really trust anything that we're told because we've been deliberately misdirected on multiple occasions now. So whatever is said, whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. No, whatever they say, and whatever they've done, we have to take it all with a pinch of salt. We have to take it with a pinch of salt and consider that even if it's technically true, it isn't necessarily the whole truth, nothing but. We've talked about this many times, but, you know, lies by omission is one of Monokuma's favorite methods. The fact that he was very quiet just then, while Fuyuhiko was talking, and pointedly so, is to make us think that what he said might not necessarily be true. And the bear knows. The bear knows. Well, I don't know who the hell's imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation. If the students from Oak Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we're going to lose to some fake. But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Now that, Hajime, is actually a very smart question. Fucking hell, give Hajime a cookie. Give Hajime a cookie. He just said something genuinely important. Genuinely important and useful. Which is, are the cameras doing the same job? If I had to guess, they're not. If I had to guess, they're not. Cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere? Just like the surveillance cameras during the school life? I mean, they're certainly broadcasting somewhere. But if I had to guess, it's probably not to the whole world. I don't think it's to the whole world. I think it's something... I think it might be something more more intimate, right? Something more local. Oh, gosh. You know, it's sunny outside today, Bleaties, but weirdly, I'm really weirdly chilly. Weirdly chilly in here. So, Killing School Life and Junko, well, Ultimate Despair, have been added to our bullet. You dropped your phone on your face, True Despair Space. No! No! Oh, I hope you're okay. I hope you didn't hurt your nose or your teeth or anything. I'm sorry. Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I mean, he wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it. Oh no, not Monokuma being the starving artist trope. He worked so hard on it. He worked so hard on it, he really wants us to look at it. Ah well, they'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that? One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making any sense. Now that'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. Now raise them flags like crazy. I am kind of wondering, when he says flags, does he mean like, you know, like when people talk about death flags in a TV show and stuff? Does he mean like that? Okay, I mean, I guess we'll swing by the other classroom a second. Oh. Black vision, that's weird. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. Hey, we've gone back downstairs! Yeah, you thought it sounded like a surrender flag. I thought that at first, Space, too. But then when he talked about other stuff, I was like, oh, maybe not? What? Okay, so now we're teleported to the ground floor again. This is wacky. So I can't check the other classroom? It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. There's not. And I can't go downstairs. God damn, this music is going so hard. This music's going so hard. I feel like, yeah, absolutely, lady. That's true. That's true, actually. Flags are software term for a simple yes/no indicator showing a status that software can make decisions. Absolutely. It is entirely possible that that's also what's being alluded to here. Considering that my, you know, rolling with my, woo, what the fuck? Rolling with my headcanon that this is... Okay, the headmaster's room is locked. The office is locked. Yeah, rolling with the headcanon that this is all the work of Monokuma the virus. What is down here? Right, the data lab, which we can't go into. Music room? Oh, the music room. I love this room. What's in the music room? Oh, I probably should have spoke to Akane. My bad. Well, it's a bit late for that. I'm in here now. Oh, there's a Future Foundation tablet. What does it say? What does it say? Let me go. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. You feel like you can see something strange? Would it be, I don't know, the completely like fucked up walls and scenery and the fact that there's like some kind of like holographic data log scrolling and then we have this steely just floating around here? Could that be it? Also, is it just me? But I was hoping there might be a Monokuma sticker in here, but there doesn't seem to be one. Okay. What does the steely say? Looks like some sort of monument? Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. Oh, this is like an in memoriam. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Right, okay. So now we know that the Future Foundation isn't necessarily bad, and it actually has a direct link to the students. The students are trying to stop this. Well, some of the students are trying to stop this. The Future Foundation was established by graduates of Hope's Peak Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Oh no! Oh, I can't believe it. Monokuma deceived us. How could this have befallen me? Oh no! Shocked Pikachu face. Right, so we now know that the Future Foundation has its origins with students. Oh look, it's script. It's script! It literally looks like lines of dialogue. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? Apparently they're the good guys! Absolutely shocking. Shocking! The floating letters are forming a sentence. Regarding the report we gave the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor. Upon further investigation, there are 15 survivors. Whoa! So, survivors? Okay. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we've obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor. Upon further investigation, there are 15 in total. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and haven't located them either. We'll continue investigating the matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of Neo World program. This is what we were saying. This is why they took us. So this is it. This is it. We were survivors then. Or at least some of us were survivors. Some of us were survivors and we were taken to initiate, to be involved in starting a new life, presumably a digitally? What a wild ride. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was a part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? Ah! Okay, Hajime, we know what happened outside Jabberwock Island. Hajime, I beg you, pay attention to your own reading. Okay? Like, we know what happened. There was the incident. The most tragicest, most awful thing to happen to anyone ever. And, like, that's what happened outside Jabberwock Island. You know. Why isn't Hajime paying attention? Why isn't he retaining this information? if the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. Nope, I'd say the world is definitely not how you remember it. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. I mean, honestly, I think that might be the play. I think that might be the play, Hajime. Let's just carry on, not remembering anything, and just live blissful, ignorant, digitized lives. Okay, so now we've got another bullet. I guess that's all the clues in this room. That's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. Hajime might have some trouble with all this info overload. I mean, that's fair, Leo. That's fair. This is a lot to take in. I probably am being unreasonable. It just feels like, I guess because we've gone over some of these things so many times. But yeah, I think that's fair. But this is, I mean, this is not exactly a surprise. The whole Future Foundation not being the bad guys kind of doesn't surprise me enormously, because the name Future Foundation doesn't sound like something bad, right? It sounds like something intended for the benefit of the future. So that's not massively shocking. I guess the idea is that you'd been told multiple times it was bad, so you just would believe that. Still, I'm glad that we have confirmation now, at least. Like, it's definitely definite. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. Yeah, but she couldn't. She couldn't because of the program. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Ah, Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in humanity. Okay, I know this is like nitpicky. Bleaties. But I kind of feel like they should just call it, like, we should just stick to calling it the incident, because every single time I have to read out the line, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, I fear I'm gonna trip up over my own tongue. It's a lot to say. It's a whole mouthful. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin, and there's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Oh, somehow there are still so many mysteries. I mean, it's true. There are so many mysteries. Oh no, Ibuki. Why did we have to mention Ibuki? You won't blame me for just reading it that way, honestly. Why did we have to be reminded she's not here? Oh god. Oh no, my heart. Right, well, we're done here in the music room, I think. We're done here in the music room. Time, oh god, the black spots filling the field of vision are real unpleasant. Is it like every time I get close to these data cubes, it's like, it's doing things, like they're pulsing and stuff? Oh, the teacher's lounge is open. Okay, before we go into the teacher lounge, I want to speak to Akane a sec. What has she got to say? Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened? Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who? I don't know. It's just my gut after all. It's just my gut. God bless you, Mini Maru. Mini Maru, you're a blessing and I'm so glad we have you here. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Well, because, you know, she's like half beast woman, basically. Animals can sense evil, and if she says that something is coming, and we need to, like, mind ourselves. Monokuma said something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again. Yeah, she's almost never wrong. Yeah, I guess the teacher's lounge is the next port of call. It doesn't look like anywhere else is open.
Okay, teacher's lounge.
What are we gonna find? List of subjects. Oh, it's the picture of the headmaster again. This feels different from a classroom. Yeah, Kaz, why is Kaz in a room full of plants? I feel like this isn't very engineering of you. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. Oh, hey, Kumogi Denshi! Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh gosh. How do I... Oh no, how do I do that? How do I do that? Oh, I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. The bear raid or something. Thank you, thank you. Oh, how... Oh no, this is new. This is new to me. I feel so silly. I feel so silly. No one's raided me before with this many people. Kuma just started the game. Literally just finished the prologue. Wow. It's like a lounge for teachers, absolutely. Dangam Rapa. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, how? Oh, thank you. Oh man, how do I shout out? There's a slash command. There's a slash command? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. This is, I feel so dumb. I've never done this before. Well, they say there's a first time for everything. There we go. Oh no, the channel I'm shouting out does not exist. I must have, like, spelt it wrong. I'm so dumb. But I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let it go. Case sensitive. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Is it my typing? You do that all the time. Oh, I'm so glad it's not just me. I'm so glad it's not just me. I feel like an absolute lemon. I'm gonna get this right. Oh my god, yes, okay. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, please. I don't want to spoil anybody. So if you don't want spoilers for the end of DR2, do duck out, please. But thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for being patient while I fumble with the commands. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Kumagai. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you're enjoying DR. These games are nuts. These games are nuts. Yeah, fumble that keyboard. Phenomenal. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break your heart, Purse, but when I say that you are not the only person who is like who is sad about Kaz being here, this is a shared sentiment. This is a shared sentiment. Sorry for the minor spoil, but yes. We've still got Soda the Simp. We've still got Simp and Soda on side in chapter 6. It's okay, just drink to forget. But yeah, I'm there are spoilers. There are going to be spoilers for what's coming up. I'm drinking chai. Chai is always a good choice. Chai is always a good choice. I love me a chai tea. I love me a chai tea. Yeah, I'm continuing. So thank you so much for coming by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you want to avoid spoilers, anybody, if you want to avoid spoilers, if you want to save it for Kumakai's playthrough, you probably want to drop out. But I would still appreciate maybe a follower, smiley face, before you leave. Your day needs another coffee. Fair, fair. Math limits. Fair. Good luck. Good luck with everything. And thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day. Welcome to the Good Egg Covenant, everybody who's hanging around. I'm EP Sheepy, Egg Sheep, Sheep Egg, Sheg. Other covenants are available. Find your nearest talking cats, change alignment, but I would absolutely love it if you stayed aligned with me. I'm not very smart, but those 2 brain cells are working overtime. So yeah, sorry to everybody who's just found out the disappointing news that Simp and Soda is still with us in chapter 6. Perhaps at some point in this chapter he is going to actually make his presence here meaningful. I sincerely hope he does. I sincerely hope he does. In the office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. It sure does look like a teacher's lounge. It's almost as if it had teacher's lounge on the door or something. Oh, thank you so much, Paris. Oh, I'm so flattered. I finally hit 60 viewers today. It's so surreal. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I'm only small. I'm 3 apples high and made of candy floss. So I'm very pleased that my part-time butt is entertaining people at least a little bit. EP Lights, my brain cells are awesome. Lady, you flatter me. You flatter me. I have 2 brain cells and they're both smooth. They're both smooth. Oh, thank you, Par. Thank you, thank you. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Holy shit, that is the most base thing that Hajime has literally ever said. Ever, ever, ever. I can't believe. Oh, your function is approaching 0. Hit the hay. It must be late for you, dude. It must be late. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest. I hope you have a wonderful snooze. Thank you. Yeah, like, holy based Hajime. Even he is actually sick of the simping now. So what have we got? Is there anything new lurking in here? Besides the list of subjects, oh, yes! Yes! I will find you and I will gather you. And we have gathered. We have gathered. I'm still missing one, but do you know what? I'm not going to be mad about that. List of subjects. There's something written on the blackboard. Oh, hey, it's our names. Wait. Subjects? Are we the survivors? We must be. Wait, why is Hyoko's in a newspaper clipping? Oh, wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Hey Phoenix, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I've just made a shocking realization. If that picture is of Hyoko Saionji, the Hyoko Saionji that died with zero explanation earlier in the game was not Hiyoko Saionji. Look at that picture. That's a different fucking person. Bleeties? Bleeties? I think we've been bamboozled. I think we've been bamboozled. This feels distinctly wrong. Shocking realization that I'm the cutest fluff. Oh, you flatterer. You flatterer, you Phoenix. Oh, oh, that's so wholesome. Oh, thank you, thank you. No, this shocking realization is that the Hiyoko Saionji, who is an absolute ornery bitch, but who sometimes was kind of weirdly redeeming, is not the Saionji that we thought she was. Okay, we need to look at this newspaper clipping. We need to look at this newspaper clipping. Now, what's funny is I've been really hung up. I've been real hung up, okay, on the fact, yeah, Hiyoko grew up from a bad girl to a baddie, right? Right, oh my god. Goodness me. But one thing, it had really bothered me and was still nagging at the back of my mind, the fact that when Hiyoko died, there was never any investigation into her death. We just accepted that she was a corpse. We didn't really examine the corpse, we didn't see a cause of death. There was just an assumed cause of death and no, like, look at the murder weapon or even a look for a murder weapon, just the assumption that if it had been done by Mikan's a nurse, maybe she has access to scalpels and such, right? This is making me think there was more to that than simply negligence, right? Right? Yeah, it does look a little bit. It does look a little bit. I do agree, lady. I do. These are all names I've seen before, but this newspaper, this is important. This is real important. Because that is absolutely not. That is 100% not the Hiyoko Saionji that we were dealing with in Chapter 3. 100% not her. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? Well, according to the kanji on the top, well, the hanzi on the top right, yuan shi no wei lai. I mean, it's, yeah, Future Foundation. Yeah, that isn't Hiyoko. That's not the Hiyoko. That's 100% not it. That's not her. That's not her. In fact, hold on. Those cheeks. Doesn't that look a bit more... Doesn't that look a little bit more like... Fuyuhiko's sister that was murdered. Right? The cute cheeks and everything? I don't know. I'm reading into it too much. God damn it, this game makes me overthinking. What is this? Oh, I have cute cheeks too. Ah, thank you. Yeah, maybe it's just her mum. It's the anime trope that all family members are dupes of each other. Like, literally, Antori. Maybe it's her mum. We can hope. It's Ms, not like Miss, right? Perhaps? Maybe? It says, Miss Hiyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew... She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. I mean, yeah, this is This is interesting, because if it is the case, like you say, lady, if these are two different people, which is which, and who and why? It is chapter 6, Kamen Rider! It is! And I just made the horrible discovery that Hiyoko isn't Hiyoko. Step Sayonji, what are you doing? Honestly. She went from, as Antori said earlier, she went from bad to baddie. Like, damn, this girl's pretty. And yet, goodness me, the photo in the newspaper, I can see the resemblance, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. So what does this mean? I mean, what does that mean? Because that's absolutely not her. You like my accent? Oh, thank you! No, run! Run! No! No, don't get spoiled, please! Don't get spoiled! Oh no, I may have accidentally spoiled for someone, I'm sorry. I did warn. There will be spoilers if you don't want spoilers for chapter 6. Do duck out, I won't be offended. Soda simping appropriately for once, absolutely. Oh, I'm really glad you like my accent, Kamen Rider. Thank you, thank you. Not my fault. Oh, well, I hope it's not a major spoiler. We don't know. We don't know what it means yet, so put it out of your mind for now. Something to think about when you get to this. But yeah, it's, this lady looks pretty mature. I mean, it definitely isn't the same person. Definitely. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No. It says Hyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. Okay, okay! What? What is this logic? What is this logic? Okay, I only have 2 brain cells and 50% of them just disintegrated. My IQ was just depleted by 50% thanks to this comment. I don't even know what to say. Holy shit. God damn it. Kaz, why? Why are you like this? Why do you have the intellect of a bar of wet soap? Help! Oh my god, okay. An older sister with the same first and last name. That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. I mean, it's not. At least, thank you for the follow, Kamen Rider. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Once again, welcome to the Good Egg Covenant. You are now officially a good egg. Thank you, thank you. I mean, yeah, it's not Hyoko, but that's not the only explanation. I mean, it could be an older sister. Maybe, probably not. More realistically, it's just a different person. Good grief. Soda the content generator. Absolutely, Antori. I mean, yeah, it's not Hyoko. It's more that the Hyoko we knew could possibly be not Hyoko. I mean, we don't know. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. I mean, no one was that close to her except for, you know, like... No, actually, no one was that close to her. I'm just gonna stop right there.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter.
Time travel. No, it can't be time travel. Oh, that's fair, Mihiru. Yeah, alright. Mihiru, that's fair. That's fair. Mihiru, like, her one friend. Her one friend. But I'd always kind of felt more like Mihiru felt, you know, really kind of just kind of sorry. Sorry for her. You're gonna be in the corner being quiet? Or Phoenix is struggling to hold it back. He knows the answer. They know the answer. But they gotta bite the tongue, sit on the hands, bite the lip. Ah! So much. There's so much that they know. I mean, this must be frustrating to everybody who already knows the outcome, right? And I'm just sat here because I'm playing this blind and I'm like, well, I'm theorying. I got some ideas. I don't know which ones are right or wrong. But let's see how many of you I can get to, like, tear your hair out and rip your dicks off with frustration before finding out if I'm actually right or not. So we know for sure that Hiyoko is the only daughter. Now, the newspaper article says Ms, which doesn't necessarily mean Miss. The point is that it obscures whether you mean Miss or Mrs. We don't know. You could be single, you could be married. The whole point is that it deliberately doesn't divulge that information. Maybe that's intent. Maybe it's not intended. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? Nah, there's still too much of a resemblance.
That's Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that? I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that. I mean, she got away with all that stuff with us. It doesn't necessarily mean she got away with it with everyone.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt.
Maybe she had a growth spurt, or maybe it was someone else. What are you saying? She's already dead. Whoa, wait. There is another way. It could be, actually, that it's an older consciousness, perhaps. Again, the tinfoil hat in me. The tinfoil hat's kind of like, but there's so many possibilities. You know? It could have been a younger version of her. Okay, I'm gonna have to let the game roll this out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everybody in the chat, just like sort of holding back the screams. Holding back the screams because they know. I'm so sorry, Bleaties. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What do you care about fairness, Monokuma? Monokuma's never cared about fairness. No, he cares about having fun at other people's expense. What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? But that's impossible. I mean, how could there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Well, because the real her isn't dead. The real her isn't dead. I mean, if this... I'm very confident this is all a simulation. So everything is a simulation. If it's our consciousnesses that have been uploaded and we are as avatars, there's nothing to say that potentially she couldn't have requested to have been assigned a younger avatar for a purpose. I don't think that the bodies I mean, I don't think people are dead in the true sense. It's possible that they've, like, been game overed, as it were, and they're just waiting for, like, the next round or something. Like, they're data, right? Why does this even exist? Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Nah, it's just there for Bants, Kaz. It's just there to look different for the jokes, right? Just, no reason. No reason. If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Well, we know there were experiments because we already read about that in the Future Foundation documentation. Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Perhaps the image it presents is people's mental image of themselves rather than their actual physical being. What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound so messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we are test subjects, right? Well, we know that. We know that we're test subjects. We know that because of reading the manga for morons, right? Hi, it's me. I am Moron. Hi! I am Moron. That manga was written for me by Monokuma, and I read it, and I still feel like a moron. Mostly because I read it. I probably just shouldn't have read it in the first place. But what kind of experiment was it? Well, the experiment was meant to be a new world, a new life, a digitized existence. To escape the despair permeating the real world, I think. That's why Monokuma's presence here is like a real problem. That's why he's a virus. That's why he's a Trojan. At least that's what I think. That hasn't been like formally confirmed. But it also hasn't been not confirmed either. There's enough evidence here to prove that that's a possibility. Wow, Soda really thinks it has something to do with time travel? Quick, get me George Orwell. So we have a list of subjects. Now, looking at this, we know that Mikan had something to do with Junko because she outed herself for that. Okay. Nagito is Makoto, but massively glowed down. Bro, you watch Nekomaru get revived as a mecha robot, Mikan fly off in Elon Musk's latest Starship. How's Hyoko getting experimented on? Even surprising. I mean, yeah. Absolutely, Antori. Absolutely. Like, after the things we've seen, how is any of this a shocker? How is any of this a shocker at this point? But yeah, like, none of these names. Like, we have Ultimate Imposter, who would have been Byakuya, but they didn't have a name. They are what they were, the Ultimate Imposter. Do you think he was switched at birth? Do you think he was that much of an imposter that, like, his mother gave birth and was like, damn, that baby's not mine? Like, how did that work? How did that work? Was he constantly being, like, absorbed into other families and stuff growing up? Yeah, damn, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, these names and just Hyoko by herself. That is strange. Ah, yes, it's the headmaster. We remember him, right? Izuru Kamakura. The dude in charge. Time to watch the anime. Absolutely. The founder of Hope's Peak Academy. And yeah, it kind of does contradict information obtained earlier. Because the information that we had earlier was that Izuru Kamakura was actually a student and that he was the most gifted student with multiple talents, and that funding was poured into him to create something, to be something amazing. And then he triggered the uprising, right? So yeah, that isn't necessarily true. Now, is there anything else lurking around here? I don't think we really need to talk to... I don't think we need to talk to Soda again. No, there is more I need to look at. Okay. Flowers. Alright, let's look at the flowers. Flowers on top of the desks. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? I mean, your eyes aren't tired, but those are some mad low poly. Those are real low res flowers. Well, I didn't want to talk to Soda again, but guess I don't have a choice. That list of subjects seems really dangerous. Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion, like it's some experiment. I mean, yep, I think that's exactly what's happening. Okay, oh great, awesome. We have another hologram. Bleaties. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. It looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best to continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Remnants of despair, Bleaties. That's sounding an awful lot like it might have something to do with Monokuma being around. Even though they lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Hold on, those words! Those words! That's what Chiaki said to us. Okay? That's what Chiaki said to us when she was saying her goodbyes. She said that she promised us that we would have a shining future. Okay? So maybe this email is from Chiaki. Immediately eliminated. Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. Well, that is what the manga for Moron said. It said that the event triggered war for the sake of war, and it was just constant all-out war and nothing but. So absolutely that's the case. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Oh, so we've got despair. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh no, it's horny Monokuma. Would you, like, I don't know, go find somewhere private and then get back to me when you're done? Because it's kind of weird like this. Oh, he's talking about flags again. So he mentioned flags earlier. If we find things, it causes flags. So it could be systemic flags. Like, if we find things, it triggers something. It also could be flags in a more colloquial sense, right? Like, giving up. So, yeah.
Okay, with this you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You should now go on to the next stage.
Whoa, the next stage. Lucky me, okay. What did I win? What did I win? I hope I won something cool. I hope the next stage is fun. So I'm gonna come out of this room and be on a different floor, right? Yes, I am. What do you mean, damn it, not again, Hajime? This is what we want. This is the adventure of a lifetime. Oh, damn it, not again. The hallway is different from last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved on to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Why almost every Danganronpa streamer could be a great VA. Thank you, Carmen. I just do it for a bit of fun. It's probably not something I could do professionally. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. I mean, he says that, but this is a lot. So yeah, the flags he's talking about then are like objective markers. They have to be 15 plus characters, yeah. No lie though, I am glad that the number of characters reduces towards the end because at one point I hurt my throat so bad doing a different range of voices. I actually ended up with an infected throat, an infected larynx. And I lost my voice for like 2 weeks solid. It was rough. Big respect to professionals, right? Big respect to professionals. Speaking of professionals, you know we haven't looked at for a while. Yeah! Do you know what we're gonna do? That's right. We're gonna give her a present. Look at the face! Ah! She's so happy! Snakemi, my child, my third child. I've had a snake and a pig and now another snake. Wow, the screen is really glitching out. We're getting more and more like decompressed. You know, more and more decompressed. Like the environments are becoming more and more low res, low poly. Things are like flickering in and out of existence. The art room, so where is available to me? Whoa, these windows are wacky. Is there a Monokuma sticker around here? Yoo-hoo, Monokuma sticker, I'm looking for you. Oh, the rec room is available, okay. So many windows. Reminds me of a level in Persona Q. Fluffami, exactly. Ah! It's a Fluffami! Alright, we're gonna go into the rec room. Who's here? Who or what? Is Princess in here? I haven't seen her for a while. Why? Pool balls aren't supposed to do that. Is this a new sport that I've like missed the memo on? I don't know, it's like the opening of Devil May Cry 3 and someone just like hit pause. Right? Someone hit pause. Oh, I miss Sakura too, Phoenix. Sakura was an angel. She was an angel and she was too good for this world. Sakura was wonderful. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Ah, there's a Monokuma Fire down there. Hopeful Peak? Interesting. Is that a vending machine? Kinda looks like one. We've got the locker. Oh no. The bottles. Oh, this is all bringing back the worst memories. It's the worst memories, isn't it? You miss baby Chihiro. Yeah. Oh, bless. He wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but he was oddly delightful, wasn't he? Right. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, we've got so many things to look at. I guess we'll start with the file. It's a file with Homespeak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? I mean, yes, but can I read it please, since it's here? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Monokuma is responsible for everything. We don't need to remind ourselves. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. Whoa! Oh, this sounds exciting. Hope Cultivation? For many years, Homespeak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. A true hope? What do... okay, I would like to know more about that. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. Oh. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the words true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably because we've spent the last however many days listening to Nagito constantly harping on about true hope and ultimate hope and real hope. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Homespeak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Okay, so we've acquired more information. Now, just having a little look here, we have another... Can I look at the magazines? Do I get to investigate the magazines, or is it just going to be basically what it said in the first game? There's a lot of magazines here: fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computers, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiro would have been happy to see this. No! Why? Why did you have to twist the knife? Why did you have to twist the knife? Mahiro's not here and she would have loved that. No. Oh, Hajime. Hajime, that was so uncalled for. Well, we can't look at the machine at the back, but we can interact with the hologram. So I guess that's the next port of call. Another email. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, they were successful in acquiring all 15. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it's unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Wounded? If some of us are wounded, is it possible that when... Coming back to Hyoko for a second, Bleaties. If that wound potentially includes, like, mental trauma or actual brain damage, is it possible that if if their psyches or their consciousnesses were uploaded, converted to software data and uploaded into this like digital world. Is it possible in Hyoko's case she regressed to being a child because she'd perhaps sustained some kinds of mental damage? That meant it was impossible for her to be a fully grown adult again? Oh man, this game's really making the wheels turn. There's smoke coming out of my ears. There's smoke coming out of my ears. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. What? Wait, what? They've entrusted us to the survivors? What does that mean? What does that mean? As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they're discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. So, okay, so we, the survivors, were found. We were found, and we were... thank you for the head pats, I appreciate it. So we were found and rescued, but then put into the care of previous survivors. Now we know that one of those previous survivors is Makoto, who is masquerading as Nagito here. But what about the others? What about the others? What about the other survivors? That hasn't... Unless they mean the others as in the Future Foundation? Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Okay, Remnants of Despair has been updated. Right. Oh, I dinged! Ding, 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 ding! Leveled up it! It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? And I mean, they were protecting us. That's what Monomi and Chiaki were trying to do, right? That was the purpose of putting us on this abandoned island, and Monokuma showing up as like real bad news bears. Literally. Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on the island? Well, I guess it's possible that the Future Foundation set this all up. As if! Why would you think that? The Future Foundation wouldn't set this up. If the Future Foundation is trying to save us and preserve us, the last thing they're going to do is to send us running around trying to kill each other. Completely and utterly pointless.
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse.
Oh, it's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess so many talents.
Well, who cares about me anyway? It's not important at all.
Oh no, it's important. It's absolutely important. And considering that you possess so many talents, I'm not sure that it's one person controlling you, or if maybe it's the gathered data of all of the different people who've had their consciousnesses uploaded, like possibly Monokuma is able to abuse those. I mean, that is how Trojan viruses, like, work, right? You know, it gets into things and then, like, corrupts them from the inside. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. I agree. It definitely should. But is there anything else in here I need to look at? Should I look at maybe the dartboard? Maybe we can play darts. Do you think maybe the devs decided to put minigame in here this time? There's a dartboard, but this is a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make this place up? No, it's still a school. It's a school where people can be trusted to play darts without potentially shanking each other with them, I guess. Couldn't be anywhere around here. So, oh, Jesus fucking H Christ. Oh, why? Why is everything upside down? I've come to a land down under, do 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 do, where we run, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so now everything has been inverted. Oh dear, but I don't like this. The Matrix just got real wacky. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. What, you're only just realizing that, Hajime? Hajime, it's been totally disconnected from reality the entire time we've been here. Have the holes in the screen and the codes in the walls and everything just randomly reshaping itself around you not been clues enough? Goodness me, I know it's overwhelming, but your lack of observance is worrying. Oh wow, okay. We're upside. Are you okay? Are you okay, Akane? Can I help you? Do you feel alright? Can we get an ambulance over here? Cause I think my girl's having some kind of digitized seizure. It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Kane's still twitching her nose. They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. Well, my gut feeling is they're both. Then it's Nagito. Calling it now. Calling it now, Bleaties. If it's an enemy or an ally coming, it's Nagito. He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean? I don't know any details. It's just my gut, after all. Well, that's true, I guess. I mean, yeah, fair. It's not like we can have a conversation with her stomach. Be cool if we could, though, wouldn't it? Right, well, this absolute mess. Let's find another room that we can enter. Oh, it's library time. I think it's library time. Let's just double check there's nothing at the end of this corridor. Let's check there's nothing hidden at the end. No, okay, it's definitely library time. Time to gain some knowledge. Perhaps we'll find some more manga for morons. I mean, the library is at least an appropriate place for it, isn't it? Isn't it, Bleaties? Okay. This must be the library. Monokuma probably left something here, too. I should hurry up and find it. I mean, hopefully it's a Monokuma sticker! Or maybe not. No, there isn't one. There isn't one! Oh, we've got plenty of books. The door to the reading room is closed. If Monokuma left... I mean, the only thing is the email. I was hoping there might have been something else, to be honest, but... yeah, I think this is all that there is. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division. Makoto Naegi. Ah! Finally! Finally, we're getting actual useful information! We're finally hearing from Makoto! We're finally hearing from Makoto before presumably he went totally nuts. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. What would be... He knew? He knew about this? Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Oh, oh. I see. 6 of these people. 6 of these people have their memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. But what does this mean? The email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. But why would they do that? Why would they do that? And also, this is definitely before Makoto became a bit unhinged, right? And decided to go the way of Nagito. Because he's talking very sanely. He's talking about restoring hope to the world by dealing with these despair remnants. Who are the despair remnants? Is it possible that I still think it's likely that of these 15 survivors, some of them are the despair remnants, and that would be some of us? It makes sense to me, possibly, that Makoto knows that, and also that possibly Hajime is one of them. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Wait, did I misunderstand? I didn't think he was trying to protect them. I thought he was asking others what? What? Hold on. F1. Wait, what? What? We have a pet! Ah! Pet! Ah! There she goes! Snake Hemi's leaving home! She's grown up! She wants to give us something. Oh, thank you. Bye, little one. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for the coins. Thank you for the Mune. Thank you for the juice. Oh, I'm such a proud mom. Oh, you did great. You turned out to be the best Snake Hemi anyone could ever ask for. You're the best Snake Hemi anyone could ever ask for. I've got to go back to my corner. Now. Significantly lonelier. Oh, we did it. I'm so proud of us, Bleaties. I'm so proud of us. Yeah, what I'm actually looking for is the button that lets me, see the transcript. I must have misunderstood something. Did I misunderstand? To the Future Foundation. Oh! It's not from... Okay, my bad. My bad. This is me. I'm stupid. Okay? I thought that it was... The hyphen Makoto Negi was like... You know, as in, it's me speaking. No, it's not. Okay, so Makoto was in charge of the 14th Division, and the people in his care, including the remnants, he's run off with them. Okay, now I understand. Now I'm on the right page. Bleaties. Okay. That explains... Okay, that makes so much more sense. So, that's why he's become corrupted. That's why he has her hand. He's becoming one with Junko, which is why his hair's gone all crazy, and his behavioral patterns have become more obsessive. Okay, it's all starting to make more sense now. So it seems that maybe my recent theory about me and the survivors being remnants of despair isn't incorrect at all. Oh, thank you for the reminder to hydrate. That's a very good idea. I'm gonna have a little sippy. Thank you, Carmen Rider. Ooh. Okay. I've got apple and raspberry sparkling water today on the go, Bleaties. Love that flavored sparkling water. So yeah, it seems to me that maybe Nagito is with us because he's our minder. And I'm seriously starting to think that my character, Hajime, I'm seriously starting to think that I am actually one of the bad guys. Maybe I'm actually a bad guy and I just haven't realized it yet. Okay, there's nothing more in the library. It's time. It's time to head back out into Uno Reverso world and see what else is unlocked. God, I can't. That looks so fucked up. It's like playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. There must... Aha! Right, Classroom 2B. Classroom 2B. Are we gonna get more manga in here? Well, that's a horrible sound. Oh yeah, the laundry room! I remember the laundry room. Didn't I walk into a classroom? I mean, I did walk into a classroom, but this world is Monokuma's, and he will do what he wants. And if we walked into the... Oh yeah, it has the magazine on the desk as well. It has the magazine on the desk. I need to look at that. I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now suddenly I'm in a laundry room. Thank you for the follow, Real Jack. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you. I hope that we'll see you. We'll see you again. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in school and now I'm in a laundry room. I mean, this is the laundry room in the school. Simple, right? Hey, there he is. We've got another Monokuma sticker. Excellent. Man, we have so many mono coins, and I haven't found a single gacha machine for ages. I'm desperate. I'm desperately in need of more gacha. I need more gacha in my life. I'm struggling without it. So we've got the washing machines. We've got the tablet from before. Oh, but I can't look at the magazine. I have to look at the tablet. Okay. I really wanted to look at that. Because it reminds us about the real Junko. Or at least who we thought she was. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power's on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. This is it! This is it! We're finally gonna learn something useful about how this works. So I'm sure that this is a digital world, like a simulated existence. And I'm very much looking forward to the official explanation. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World, I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Because we've heard about it in multiple... So are we Digimon now? Honestly, Kamen Rider, it feels like it's going that way, doesn't it? Doesn't it? The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. Those sure are words. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research was utilized. Wait, okay, so the survivors and the founders of the company? Hey, Daniel! Welcome to Twitchland. Appreciate the head pats. So that means like they were all creating this environment. Again, it's to do with consciousness though, right? Psychotherapeutic. So does this mean that our bodies, possibly our physical bodies, are like somewhere laid down, possibly plugged into things just like the Matrix? So we jacked into the Matrix. Are we literally jacked in? Is that how it's working? Are we hooked up to a bunch of stuff? So it really is just like our subconscious, our psyche, our anything. How goes the Matrix investigation, Coder? Well, Coder, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everything is literally upside down right now. It's literally upside down, and we're about to find out something extremely exciting. Twitch doesn't lag. Oh, is YouTube lagging? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It does feel like there's a delay when it comes to YouTube. Like, it's like a couple of seconds behind or something. But yeah, Coder, there had been a lot of revelations in a short space of time. Definitely getting to grips with processing it. And hopefully now we're gonna find out something else. Oh, for you it's the opposite, Kamen Rider. Twitch lags and YouTube doesn't. Well, if you prefer to use YouTube, I am streaming on YouTube as well. I simulcast. So if that's a more comfortable platform for you to use, I do use Restream so that everybody's chat is available to see on screen. So YouTube and Twitch can all talk to each other. You know, sharing is caring. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna find out something exciting now. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. What? I was right! EP was right! It is a simulation! It is a simulation! This is confirming it! It's literally like metaverse. They created metaverse! Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Danu! Oh, flattery gets you everywhere. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. What other use might that be? Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction? What? Okay, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. Wait a minute, is that what's happening when we're killing people? Is that essentially what we're doing? It's like ego death? Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating the program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Uh-oh. What-oh. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Oh no! Oh no, it got him! It got him! He's remembered! He's remembered, Bleaties! I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that this... Oh, now he's starting to accept this as a simulation? Like all of the code in the walls and the floor and the bits of black in his vision and the walls glitching out and stuff, that wasn't enough? That wasn't enough? He needed to read information on a tablet? We broke Hajime. Woo! Absolutely, Kodo. Honestly, this is probably the best thing for him. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. Okay, but Hajime, your track record. Let's review your track record. You keep saying there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. But every single time you've said there's no way, there has been way. Okay? There is way. There is way, there was way. There has been way. There is now more way. Okay? Hajime finally realizing what taxes actually mean. I mean, yeah. Who doesn't get depressed thinking about tax? Jeez, ugh. Well, I guess people doing auditors, everybody's gotta make a living, I guess. You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Wow, we're literally talking. We are literally talking in visual novel terminology now. In order to clear his character route, we have to ensure that we have met certain objectives. This is nuts. Now then, despair is waiting for you. I don't want despair to wait for me. I don't want despair. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. You know, with the different kinds of ultimates that exist, you really can't be surprised. Yeah, absolutely, Coder. Absolutely, Coder. It's mad. It's mad. Like these people are basically superhuman, right? They're superhuman. So Hajime shouldn't be surprised by anything at this point. This should all be very par for the course. Including me? Everything is made up, including you. That's right. You're all data in the Matrix. You're all data in the Matrix, and I can't look at the magazine, which is kind of breaking my heart because I want to look at it for old time's sake. I want to look at it for old time's sake. Also, Coda, you just missed our third... Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, we're using Leet Speak? We're using Leet Speak? What year is this? The year of our Lord, 2025, and I'm reading Leet Speak dialogue. Oh my gosh, okay. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? Yeah, absolutely, Kodo. Shout out to the program description mentioning that Chihiro's research came in useful. Chihiro, amazingly, like, one of the founders. I'm hoping that that means that maybe we'll get a glimpse of them towards the end. It's all feeling a bit surreal right now. Because I know that I'm in the care of my senpais, so to speak. But there's been very little mention or visualization of them. By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Yeah, what you up to, mate? Oh my god, Antori, for real. What up? Oh god, what year is this? Woohoo! You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. I mean, it was very hard to control myself and not deliberately mispronounce half these words in the extreme. Because it's so dumb. This is so dumb. Oh, what do I mean by Chihiro being one of the founders? Well, because we heard earlier from some of the data that from the survivors, like the Future Foundation, like was founded by Ultimates, and that they found survivors and took some of them under their wing. And I'm assuming that that includes, since one of them is confirmed to be Makoto, according to the documents, then presumably they found the others too? So that I'm just making assumptions. This could be incorrect. This could be incorrect dot joining, however. So yeah, I do think that people are dead, but not everyone. So it's a bit like, yeah, I'm making some assumptions based on things I've read that could be completely misunderstood. And not for the first time. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Oh, we're bringing back the heart-throbbing thing again? I thought we were done with that since Monomi was gone. Look forward to it. Poo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, I'm just assuming it's musical, because why not? It's colorful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, man. It's breaking down more and more every time. Well, yeah, sorry, yeah. Like, there were the 6 survivors, and I'm assuming at least that some of those are still around and have become a part of the Future Foundation based on the fact that Makoto did. Oh, thank you for the raid, fantastic Mr. Moth. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Goodness me, today's been a real riot, hasn't it? I need to do the thing. It has to be capitalized, right? It has to be capitalized. I'm learning. Oh, that was awkward. I nearly called you Mr. Mother. I don't think you want to be called that, do you? I don't think you want to be called that. Da da da! Have a shout out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raiders. If anybody is bothered by Danganronpa 2, good old Mr. Mother myself, yeah. If anybody is not wanting spoilers for the last chapter of Danganronpa 2, you might want to duck out. But otherwise, welcome, Raiders. You are excellent eggs. Thank you. Thank you for your good egg energy. Thank you for your good egg energy. You are now part of the Good Egg Covenant. You are all bleaties. It is great to have you on board. So now we know for sure. This is a bad time. This is a bad time. Oh boy. I would just want to make sure that nobody is worried about spoilers. I hope nobody's worried about spoilers because we're moving down this corridor. We've once again come out of one scene straight into another one. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see the resemblance, but... What do you mean you don't see the resemblance? Hajime, are you blind? It's exactly the same place, but now it's code. It's code language. Ooh, this is really messing with my eyes. Is this bothering anybody else? Ah! Princess, save me. Princess. You feel like seeing this would already be plenty in terms of spoilers. I mean, yeah, I would think so, but just in case, I had someone earlier who was like, you know, I'm gonna drop out because I want to avoid spoilers, but I wanted to say hi. And they forgot to leave quickly, and almost immediately were spoiled. Only on something very minor. Very, very minor, you know, just like finding out that a certain person is still around or whatever. But I felt so bad. I felt so bad, bleaties. I felt like I was personally responsible for spoiling their experience. So yeah, I do not hold it against anyone who wants to avoid spoilers. If you don't want to avoid spoilers, throw me a follow either on here or on YouTube. And we'll carry on. Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Sonia, I honestly don't know what you're talking about with the nocebo effect, but I'm willing to listen to you. Oh no, Kamen Rider, for real? Your very first contact with the franchise was a spoiler? What? Oh, that's so unlucky. I've been working my butt off to avoid spoilers as much as possible. In fact, I think I've done a pretty good job. Everything so far I've just like guessed. A spoiler for this game is chapter 3. Oh no. I'm so sorry that you had that happen. To be fair, I feel like chapter 3 was probably, for me, like one of the weakest chapters. Yeah, nocebo effect sounds like I'm walking into a Ligma or a Joe Mama joke. Absolutely. That's really what it does sound like, Antori. That's so real. Surely a nocebo effect is just you actually took real medicine and it worked? Right? Isn't that what it works? Oh no, Carmen. Oh, that's upsetting. Your friend was wearing an Ibuki cosplay and she told you. Oh, no! Oh no, I had just, of course, remembering the fate of my fave, Ibesti. Ibesti, no. The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Okay, so that's not a nocebo effect. That's a taking medicine effect. That's the effect that should happen. Which means, as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. I'm starting to think Sonia has been hiding information from me. Like, I mean, why is she suddenly talking about placebo and nocebo? Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Oh, huh? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. Okay, I'm starting to think Sonia might... Sonia might be one of the previous classmates. Is it possible she's one of the researchers? Otherwise, how would she know that? Like, she's been playing quite dumb this whole time. But that, again, that might be deliberate. What the heck? No, it's... She was right. The exact opposite of getting better without real medication is not getting better despite real medication. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I can be so dense. Hey, Onyx. Is Sonia an AI? I hope not. I'm assuming if you take real medication, it doesn't work because you believe it won't. Honestly. It's good to see you, Onyx. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Long time no see. And now the world got real fucking strange. What if Sonia doesn't remember she's an important part? I mean, yeah, what if? Maybe she's saying these things because she knows them, but she doesn't know why she knows them. If she's forgotten, if her memory's busted, that's... Oh no, not the bear. That's legit. Oh no, don't... Oh no, oh no. Oh, wacky bear time. Oh... Do I bother talking to the stupid bear? Do I bother speaking to the stupid bear? Ah, I better. The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Okay, well that's great, and fuck you too. It's true, I can't bear him. You're absolutely right, Carmen Rider. We're back here again. With big object and code. Big object and code. I don't see any Monokuma stickers, so I guess we're all good, and I guess this is the way forward, because what else am I gonna do? I know it's a missing nose. Shit, where are my Pokeballs? I am one of those. I did catch missing nose as a kid. I thought it was awesome. Update. Wait, so I'm just trying to read some of the stuff on the back there. Update render UI. Create error no object matches name. Oh, renderer will not change operation. Z/world. Kibo Gamine? What? Okay. What is going on? It's been a while since you played Onyx. Well, what's going on is we're finally being exposed to the fact that this is a whole digital tinfoil hack confirming synthetic consciousness existence that we are living in. Monokuma has appeared to fuck with it, and now the time has come to accept fate. We have to rebel one fate and touch the floating whatever this is. I don't know what this is. It's just I don't know. It's a block. Is this floating? Oh, he notices that this is floating, but not that the billiard balls and the pool table were floating, but this floating is a problem. Hajime, what? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like that. I draw your attention once again to the pool table. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... Oh, we're gonna error 404. Hello? Hello? Wait, this is familiar, this face. We've seen this before. Wait, yeah, of course! Hey! Hey, oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long! Oh my god, oh my god! Hey! Oh my, what? My heart, I'm so glad you're okay! I'm so glad you're okay, my baby! I've missed you! I've missed you so much! I was so sad. I was so sad about what happened in the original game. Oh no. I'm glad that you're not completely gone. Oh, alter ego. Chihiro. My baby. My baby. Oh, chat. Bleaties, you can't understand. You can't understand the absolute love I have. It took me a moment to realize. I thought maybe I was just imagining, but no, it's real. It's really real. It's Chihiro's alter ego. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person, a floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me alter ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. Yeah, I love the not female to the right. Yeah, same. Nice reference. It's such a nice reference. Fujisaki Chihiro, because of course it's his it is Chihiro, yes. Delayed response. It's okay, Onyx, it's okay. It took me a moment too. It took me a moment. I was just so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed with delight. It's like the personal identifier card is age ***, height ***, weight ***, not female. Why? But not saying male, just not female. Like, okay. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. But what are you? Alter ego. Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. Yeah, damn though, in a virtual world, an alter ego still doesn't get to have, like, a body. That seems kind of wrong, doesn't it? Doesn't that seem a bit disrespectful? This is your world and you don't even get to, like, live in it? However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. Right, so this is the administrator program. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. Oh, yes! Oh! Yes, Bleaties, yes! Fucking yes! It is a virus! It is a virus! Ah! I called it! I was right! I was actually definitely right! And now it's confirmed! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! You just went back to this stream where the 5th mode to find the title for one of your favorite characters dying. Is that like fucking Lou here and you're speechless? I'm so sorry, Onyx. Oh, because he's literally like, there's a reason that the thumbnails of the YouTube videos is like me being chased by Nagito playing a fucking trumpet. If you don't know that meme, there's no escape. There's no escape everywhere I go. He's the character you love to hate. He's the character you love to hate. The devs did a fucking brilliant job in writing in writing him. And now I know that it's Makoto, somehow it's even worse. It's just like, I didn't think glow downs were possible, but here he is. Here he is. You love the trumpet meme. Honestly, the trumpet meme is life. It feels so appropriate to this game. No matter what I do, there's just Nagito like half a fucking foot behind me just burr, 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 burr. You can't spell Nagito without nag. Absolutely, Antori.
And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Oh, hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn, it's that feeling from earlier again. Like, floating. Like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. I can't believe in my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored.
Oh, the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape. Ah. You love his raspy voice. He's such a good. It's definitely you don't know what you have till he's gone. Yeah. That's fair, Onyx. That's fair. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. They killed Nagito. And now I've got no one to hate. Ooh, na na na. Ooh, na na na. Sad but real. Sad but real. What do I do now? I'm sure he'll be back soon enough with his crazy Yoshikage Kira thing going on with the hand. Yuck.
Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island.
This is a very, very computer answer for sure, for sure. It's not strictly wrong and it's not strictly right.
Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence.
I mean, there's no doubt about that. Monokuma's popping up everywhere, and well, it's a reminder of bygone times, isn't it, Bleaties? A reminder of those salad days. Those salad days. You originally watched Counts play this game. You love how the hallucination of Nagito follows him into every time on the game. That, no word of a lie, that's gonna end up being me. Everywhere I go, I'm just gonna be expecting Nagito to fucking reappear. Like, Makoto, how could you do me like this? You were such a cool dude, and now she's got into you. She's got into you. She's literally under his skin.
That's probably why I'm appearing before you, too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world.
No! Don't be sorry! Don't be sorry! Don't cry, Chihiro! Please, I'm begging! Don't cry! No! You're too precious! You're too precious! Don't be sad! I just want to give him a hug! Oh god!
After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program.
Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was fiction. So wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? Holy fucking shit, Bleaties, I think he's got it. Hajime Hinata has got it. The penny has dropped. I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. this missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? Well, I think, Bleaties, this is an excellent moment. This is an excellent moment to remind you that we've got a new egg. A new egg that's about to hatch. A new egg that's about to hatch. And disappointingly for some, it is now time to stop. I'm afraid I have to go. Real world duties are calling me. But thank you so much everyone for coming and joining me. I'm back on Wednesday with the point and click game. Yeah, the guy who doesn't know what an octagon is, like, actually understood it. Honestly, Onyx, what a fucking revelation. You'll be here for next time. Danganronpa is carrying on Sunday. Danganronpa is carrying on Sunday. On Wednesday, we've got Procession to Calgary. Silly point and click game that has like the wackiest art in like visuals in the world. So I've just been dying to play it, and we're gonna have a go at that. So I hope to see you again either on Wednesday at 12 o'clock for some Procession to Calgary, which is point and click silliness, or failing that, I hope that you'll come and see me on Sunday to get some more of this done. I mean, what would be ideal is that either on Sunday or Monday next, we wrap up Danganronpa 2, but I don't know how much is left, so we're gonna have to see what happens. We're gonna have to see what happens. Now, it feels only right that I've had a couple of raiders today. It would be wrong not to share. It would be wrong not to share the love. Is anybody I follow live right now? It's very frustrating when I can't actually see. I can't see. I'm guessing not, which is kind of sad. Damn. Is that really the case? Who is streaming in the same category as me? Who is streaming in the same... No one. Man, is nobody playing Danganronpa anymore? It can't just be me. It can't just be me. What about OG Danganronpa? Oh, we've got a couple of people playing OG... Okay. We've got some OG players, guys. I am going to... This person is on chapter 6. This person is on day 3. Do you know what? That's it. We found him. We're gonna raid Trolley Mock, who is playing Danganronpa. The first Danganronpa. No spoilers, please. Don't spoil them. I don't know if they played this game before. If they like, I'm gonna have to. If you don't want to see DR2 spoilers. Oh dear. Okay. So this is where we're going. We're going into this one raider. Well, I'm raiding with this one person. I hope you've had a wonderful time with me. I've had a wonderful time with you as always. You are the best. It's time for EP raid. Good luck. And bye-bye.